Hi everybody, welcome back to day 2 of our DIY box activities. I hope you guys had a wonderful day yesterday and a wonderful morning today. Don't forget to check us out every day at 2 o'clock here on our YouTube channel when we'll be going through the activities. Tomorrow we'll have somebody else come up and do an activity, and we will do the same thing for the next box. So the next box is actually our camping box, so stay tuned for that. I hope everybody can hear me. If not, leave a comment down below. That way we can double check to make sure everything's working fine. While you're on our social media, double check to make sure that you follow us on Facebook and TikTok. We do a lot of really fun TikToks for the kids. So if you have kids that come over here to the club and you want to see what they're doing, we always have really fun TikToks of them doing activities. So to kick off today, I know yesterday we did our spaghetti tower. We did a spaghetti tower, our freestanding spaghetti tower. I know I got to make mine super big. I hope everybody had fun with theirs, or if you already did that one, or you're saving that one for later, I hope you have fun with it. Measure it. Tell me how tall you can make that structure, and put it in the next video, the last video that we did. Okay. So for today, we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to have like a chill day. We're going to have a Bob Ross kind of day. We're actually going to do our painting and some of our coloring. So in your booklet, in your box, there's like a booklet of all kinds of drawing papers. And then we have one about how to make a killer whale. We have one about a fox. And if you're not into coloring, we also have some with like Sudoku. I don't know if you can see this here. We have some word searches. I absolutely love word searches. You can actually print these off the internet. You can do them on your phone. Their word searches are super cool to kind of just keep the mind, keep the mind going right now, especially during these times. So also we have some stencil writing. So this is to help with like the cursive letters stuff. We have A through M on one page and N through Z on the other page. So these are you just going to trace them out. Okay. And that's practice, practice, practice. We have some with our math. So this one's multiplication, 3-number multiplication. So if you guys want to go through that one, get a calculator, maybe ask your parents to help you out do this one. Or if you're like me, take a scratch sheet of paper and do it on the side and work it out there. And have somebody check your work. And for those have like the little answers on the top. So if your answer doesn't match any of the ones right here on the top, like 754 or 326, one of them is wrong, and then you're going to have to redo it. But the practice makes perfect, okay? Don't worry. We also have some really cool origami sheet in here. We gave you guys a sheet of origami paper. I believe it's a blue sheet of paper. Okay? Blue, I believe blue, yellow, green, all those kinds of colors. And on this one, it's an instructional on how to make an origami shape. Okay? So those are just some of the papers that we have included on here. Go crazy. You don't have to do them all in one day. I encourage you to spread them out. If you don't have anything to do, if you're tired of looking at your iPad, just pull out one of these really cool sheets. Okay? So actually today we're going to get started on some painting. I know I already started on one of my paintings. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little cat. Okay? In your little pamphlet, your little pocket comes with 2. Let's go ahead and open this one up. So I have a cat, a singing cat. And if I can get it out, a dog with flowers. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side. Get out my paint. So it does come with a set of paints and a paintbrush. I do recommend you guys get some napkins on the side to dry off your paintbrush, and a cup of extra water just in case. So that way, if you're like me and like your paint mixing and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. I'm gonna set this off to the side. So the first thing I noticed is sometimes the paint gets a little chunky because it's just sitting there. So to soften it up, just make it, to help it get better, I did add some water to it. And with my paintbrush, I just kind of mix it so it's a little bit easier to work with. Because if not, it just kind of looks like Play-Doh. So if you add water, it should be fine. And it'll dry fast. It is washable, so if you get it on your clothes, you're fine. It's gonna wash right out, okay? So I'm actually going to go ahead and put my cat to the side. I can finish him later. I think I'm going to name him Oliver. If anybody's ever seen the movie Oliver and Company, that's why. So we're going to paint the dog for a little bit. Let's have a little chill moment. So let's see. I'm going to go in with my red real quick. Okay. So the color. And if you don't want to paint, like if you think paints are too messy, or maybe you don't want to use them, I believe crayon, marker, and color pencil all work with this very well too. So if you guys want to just use that instead, it's up to you. There are 2 sheets in here, and if you have extra paint, you can use them for one of the other sheets that we have. Okay? So kind of have to like dab it around. So I'll do another red flower on this side. Go. And if you're like me, I don't really mind if I get outside the lines. It's all good. You know, more abstract, the better. Remember, nothing has to be perfect. So don't ever worry that your stuff isn't perfect, okay? So you see my progress. I got the 2 flowers right here. Okay. Go ahead and dab off my paint. Okay. Just dab off my paint. I'm gonna take a little bit of the yellow right here. I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm impatient and I don't want to wait for the red to dry. So I went ahead and put the little dots of yellow in the middle. If you get orange by accident, I'm sorry. But again, your guys does not have to look like mine. I'm just kind of winging it here. This is good for for a distressor to calm down. Like, again, if you guys don't want to be looking at your iPad all day, you can even save these. Like, some of these were like after school. I know we're going to get back to school in a few weeks. So if you're tired of looking at your iPad, you want to take a study break, honestly, coloring is so peaceful. Like, we're going to have these in the box. Look at that. It's so meticulous. Okay. Let's go ahead and add some blue. I accidentally put some on my dog, which is okay. My dog's going to be blue. It's all good. Okay, I'm going to do another blue flower down here. And if you see on the back of your package, it gives you like a little guide. Right here on the bottom. Yeah, right here. A little guide to like the colors you can make. So blue and red make purple. And then blue and yellow make green. Red and white make pink. So you can use all those and kind of put them to the side and do them there. So it's up to you. You can even paint them on here and mix them. I know for the little cat, for the cat, I mixed it straight on the paper, which is fine too. Okay. I made a boo-boo. I accidentally put my blue paintbrush in the red paint. So I made purple. Hello. And just like that, we're making a happy mistake. I think that's something Bob Ross would say, a happy mistake. Okay. Go ahead and clean that off real quick. And don't worry, I'm not going to finish it all right now. I would love to go back and take more time with it. And if you have another paintbrush lying around, maybe you can have one if you have another sibling, they want to do it too. There we go. I don't know if this one, you can see it's purple right here. I made it purple by accident because I mixed my paints. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can make brown. Does it tell me how to make brown on here? It does. Orange and green make brown, y'all. I didn't know that, but that means I'll have to make green. Man. So I'm going to take a little bit of my yellow, a little bit of my blue. I know you can't see, but I have like a little plastic right here. I'm going to take a little bit of that orange. Let's see. Oh, it does give me kind of like like a greenish brown is what I'm getting. More like a gray, but let's try to maybe a little bit yellow. Okay, let me see what it looks like on my paper. It's probably not going to come out perfect, but so it looks gray, but dogs are gray, which is okay too. Dogs are gray. I'm actually going to throw in a little black here. Let's give them like some tones. Oh yeah, look at that. So it has like a little green undertone, but it's okay. I mean, let's just pretend he went outside or something. Dogs love being outside. So there it is. I don't know if you can tell. It looks pretty good on camera. So, just pretend he was like rolling around in the mud or something, like. You should give this dog a name. Y'all should give your dogs a name. Like, what would you name your dog? I have a dog at my house, like a real dog. I'm going to go and name this dog Oreo, like I have my normal dog. So there we go. I mean, she's not green, but it's okay. This dog has like a nice little twist on his face. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna add a little bit of white, kind of to just like mellow out the green. There we go. You guys can color any kind of dog. You know, I should have been simple and just made this dog yellow, and he would have been a Labrador. But no, I had to make brown. But it's okay. There we go. So this kind of, he's cute. He's cute. He's cute. Okay. There we go. I mean, you can make your dog purple. I mean, good. It's all good. I remember there's a book about a purple cow. It's fine. There he goes. Look, he looks kind of cute. Or maybe you just want to give him like the half top, like maybe he's covered in mud, and the other half yellow. Like maybe that'd be cool. There he goes. Starting to still with flowers. Okay. Before we finish, let's do something with the curtains. What color should we do the curtains? I'm thinking orange. It's calling to me. So let's do some orange curtains before we go. Then don't worry if it gets on your table, gets on your hands. My hands are a little dirty right now. It's gonna wash right off. Okay, so tell your mom, it's gonna come off. Don't worry, it's all good. It's all peachy. What I also like to do is take like a little bit of water. Maybe your paint's too thick and you want to spread it out some more. Just add like a little bit of the water to the paint and just like brush it out. So there we go. Almost like water painting, but with these kinds of paints. There we go. Okay. If you're gonna be like me and add the water to the little containers, start with a little bit, just a few drops. Mix it in. If it's still chunky, add a little bit more, because then your paint's gonna be too watery. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. There we go. I know I already turned this dog green and blue, so let's try not to turn him orange. Okay, let's clean this off. And you know what? Let's do a black trim on our curtains. This house gives me kind of like 50s vibe. A little 50s vibe. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Look at that. So I'm gonna show you my curtains. There we go. There are my curtains. There's my dog, my little green, gray dog. My flowers. We have to do the stems. Okay. If you're missing a color, don't forget to just look on the back. It's gonna tell you like what color you can make. Okay. You need green, yellow, and blue. Make green for the stems. Okay, but don't forget you have to use this little palette for both of these. Okay. This was almost done. I'm gonna finish this one off camera, and I'll put it in my office somewhere because this is cute. Okay. So I mean that about wraps up our painting and our coloring. Okay, some other stuff I did off camera. Okay, again, you don't have to do these all at once. Take your time, have fun with it. If you need a cool down moment, you know, painting and coloring are always best. So we will catch you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock right here at our fun table with our another activity in our boxes. Okay, we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh my God, at one point I had